soft ambient sounds of flowing water. Welcome, dear listener. As you settle into stillness and allow your body to find its rest, let us journey together to the sacred waters of Hindu mythology. These are ancient stories of rivers that flow from heaven, of cosmic oceans that hold the secrets of creation, and of a great churning that brought forth the nectar of immortality. Let these timeless tales wash over you like gentle waves, carrying you softly toward peaceful sleep. In the beginning, before the world as we know it existed, there was only water. Vast, endless, eternal water. The ancient sages of India looked upon this primordial ocean and saw in it the source of all life, the womb of creation itself. From these cosmic waters, they believed, everything emerged. And to these waters, everything would one day return. This is the sacred cycle that flows through all Hindu thought, as constant and reassuring as the rhythm of your own breath. Pause. Water, in Hindu belief, is not merely a physical element. It is consciousness made visible. It is purification given form. When you stand at the edge of a sacred river and watch its waters flow past, you witness something far greater than the movement of liquid over stone. You witness the eternal journey of the soul, moving from the mountains of the divine realm down through the valleys of earthly existence, always seeking reunion with the infinite ocean of being. The most sacred of all these waters is the river Ganges, known lovingly as Ganga Ma, or Mother Ganges. Her story begins in the heavens, where she flowed as a celestial river among the stars. The tale of how she came to earth speaks of devotion, sacrifice, and the boundless compassion of the divine. Soft flowing water sounds. Long ago, a king named Bhagirath wished to bring salvation to his ancestors, whose souls wandered without peace. Only the sacred waters of the Ganges could release them. And so Bhagirath meditated for thousands of years, his devotion so pure and unwavering that the gods took notice. Finally, the celestial Ganges agreed to descend to earth. But her fall from heaven would be catastrophic, for her waters carried the weight of the cosmos. The earth itself would shatter under such force. And so Lord Shiva, the great meditator, the destroyer and transformer, offered to catch the Ganges in his matted hair. Down she fell from the heavens, a torrent of light and water, and Shiva received her with infinite gentleness. Through the tangles of his hair, she wound her way slowly, her fury calmed, her power made gentle. And when at last she flowed out upon the earth, she carried with her the blessings of both heaven and the great God himself. Pause. To this day, millions journey to the banks of the Ganges. They believe that to bathe in her waters is to wash away not only the dust of the body but the accumulated karma of countless lifetimes. At the holy city of Varanasi, devotees gather at dawn, when the sky blushes pink and gold. They wade into the cool embrace of the river, cupping the water in their palms and letting it fall back, carrying their prayers with it. For them, this is not ritual. It is reunion, a return to the mother who gave them life. The waters are offered to the rising sun, that great symbol of consciousness awakening. Flowers float upon the surface. Small clay lamps flicker as evening falls. Thousands of tiny flames drifting downstream like stars come to rest upon the water. In these simple acts, the boundary between the earthly and the divine dissolves, and ordinary people touch the infinite. Gentle music swells softly, but the waters of Hindu mythology run deeper still, into the cosmic ocean of milk known as the Kshira Sagara. Here unfolds one of the most magnificent stories in all of Hindu scripture, the churning of the ocean, called Samudra Manthan. In the ancient texts known as the Puranas, we learn of a time when the gods and demons agreed to work together. The universe had grown old. The gods had lost their strength. Precious treasures lay hidden in the depths of the cosmic ocean, including Amrita, the nectar of immortality. To retrieve these treasures, both gods and demons would have to churn the ocean together, as one churns milk to make butter. They took the great mountain Mandara as their churning rod. They wrapped around it the serpent Vasuki, king of all serpents, to serve as their churning rope. The gods held the tail while the demons held the head. And Ey began to churn. Pause. For eons, they churned. The mountain pressed down into the ocean floor, threatening to sink. Lord Vishnu, the preserver, took the form of a giant tortoise and dove beneath the waves, placing the mountain upon his back. The churning continued. From the depths rose many wonders. A divine cow emerged, granting all wishes. A magical horse appeared, white as moonlight. The goddess Lakshmi rose from the foam, radiant with beauty and abundance. A crescent moon emerged, which Shiva placed upon his forehead. And then came Dhanvantari, the celestial physician, carrying the golden pot of Amrita, the nectar that grants freedom from death. But also from those depths rose Halahala, a terrible poison that threatened to destroy all creation. In that moment of crisis, Shiva stepped forward once more. He gathered the poison and drank it, holding it in his throat. His beloved Parvati pressed her hands against his throat so the poison would spread no further. And so Shiva's throat turned blue, and he became known as Nilakantha, the blue-throated one. Through his sacrifice, creation was saved. Soft, settling tones. These stories live on in sacred texts that have been chanted for thousands of years. The Vedas, the oldest scriptures, speak of water as the first element, the source of all healing. The Rig Veda praises the rivers as goddesses, as mothers who nurture all life. The great epics, the Mahabharata and the Ramayana, are filled with journeys to sacred waters, with purification and renewal. The conch shell, which holds the sound of the ocean within its spiral chambers, became a sacred symbol. When blown, it produces the primordial sound that once echoed across the cosmic waters. The lotus flower, which blooms pure and beautiful above muddy waters, represents the soul's journey from darkness to light, from ignorance to enlightenment. The water pot, simple clay filled with sacred river water, is present at every ceremony, every blessing, every transition of life. Pause. Today, the influence of these sacred waters flows far beyond India's borders. Around the world, people of all backgrounds find meaning in these ancient symbols. The image of the lotus inspires artists and meditators alike. The philosophy of purification and renewal speaks to universal human longings. Environmental movements draw upon the reverence for rivers, reminding us that water is life and must be protected. In yoga studios from London to Los Angeles, practitioners honor these traditions without fully knowing their depths. In hospitals practicing integrative medicine, the concept of water as healing finds new expression. Scientists study the Ganges, seeking to understand how a river so polluted can retain certain purifying properties, a mystery that echoes the mythology. The churning of the ocean reminds us that transformation requires effort, that darkness and light emerge together, and that something within us is willing to bear the poison so that healing may flow. These are not merely stories of the past. They are mirrors reflecting truths that remain relevant in every age. Long, gentle pause with soft water sounds. And now, as you rest here in the quiet of this moment, imagine yourself beside a sacred river. The waters flow past you, ancient and eternal. They have flowed since before memory, and they will flow long after. You do not need to struggle. You do not need to churn. Simply allow yourself to be held by these waters, as Shiva held the Ganges, as the cosmic tortoise held the mountain. Your breath is like a gentle wave, rising and falling. Each exhale carries away what you no longer need. Each inhale brings renewal. You are being cleansed, purified, restored. The sacred waters flow through your dreams tonight, carrying you toward deep and restorative rest. May the eternal rivers bless your sleep. May the cosmic ocean hold you in peace. May you wake renewed, like the lotus opening to the morning sun. Rest now. All is well. The waters are calm. Fade to soft ambient sounds.